Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. Please use these readings to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that has come into your life recently. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. It's a fully channeled message. Let's call in our spirit guides. Spirit, please share with me, what are the loving messages that are meant to be heard today? What is it that you want me to share? I am listening for you now. I have grace, the number 10. Okay, so God give me grace, right? Just this feeling of going through life gracefully, and it was almost a sense of forgiveness that just came into me, forgiving myself, forgiving anybody that, you feel like has done wrong by you. So it was, I think that it just felt like I lifted myself up as soon as I forgave myself for something that maybe I'm holding on to. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for me? I have call forth the waves, the number 4. I'm going to say the waves of emotion, okay? That you're not afraid of these emotions. You're not afraid of falling in love. You're not going to hold back these feelings. So I'm just going to let them come into me. I'm going to let those waves come to the surface. I'm going to let them flow. I'm going to let them waves come towards you, right? You're standing at the shore. The waves are always coming towards you. That's interesting. Okay, so let's see. And then I have the number 11, sunlight after darkness. Of course, we always feel that way. We always feel like the sun will come out. And even if you feel that you're struggling right now, that when is it going to get better? It always gets better. It's just, I always love the word temporary, that wherever you are right now, it's not forever. It's temporary. You're always in motion. Things always can change. They can change for the better. So let's see what the cards are saying for us today. Waves of emotion and sunlight. Sunlight after the darkness. Spirit, please share with me. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a 3 of Swords. I have an Empress. And I have a Fool. So I'm definitely going to say, after some kind of darkness, choosing to walk away from somebody that has broken your heart or keeps breaking your heart, choosing yourself first is coming into me. Definitely making a conscious decision that you can't keep doing it anymore, and that you deserve better, and that you are not going to continue in some kind of cycle, that you're going to choose some new path towards love, they're saying. So this is a feeling of walking away from the hurt, walking away from somebody or something that has been hurting you, and finding this beautiful strength in this Empress, which is, I love myself first. I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to choose, this new beginning can be just for you. It could be, I'm in a darkness. I'm in a tower moment. I have to release myself from something because I choose myself. And then I'm going to start this new journey because I'll be ready. I'll be available. I'll be healthy. I'll be healed. So I think all of us have to choose ourselves first. And that is not selfish. What is best for your best for your future self, what is best for your higher self is always on the table. Spirit, please share with me. So I'm going to say after the darkness comes something. Let's stay on that. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a 6 of Swords. I have a Justice card. And I have an Ace of Wands. I'm going to say that this moving on energy from this hurt is really the focus, that you either have accepted this, maybe you're in those waves of emotion still, or you just struggle with it still. I have this beautiful energy of, I know I can make it. I know that I'm not going to be this way forever. I'm not going to allow anybody to hold my heart hostage or take away my happiness. I guess I want to say it that way. So you moving on is the best thing that you can do for yourself right now. That is huge. I have a knight, this beautiful Knight of Swords, and this knight is, they're saying strong. They're saying it was almost a feeling of like strong spoken, but I'm going to say it speaks their truth, speaks their mind, says what they're feeling, says what's on their mind. So this knight isn't going to hold back. This knight isn't going to be afraid of this connection. I feel that they want to talk, they want to get to know you, and they definitely are an action card. So it is a movement card. I feel like we are heading in the direction of high passion with this ace and this justice card. I want you to know that I'm going to treat you fairly, is how it came into me. I want you to know that you are going to be treated with kindness and passion and love and loving energy. And I do see you as the Empress that I know you to be. And I feel like this person is attracted to you because they can see the healing, they can see the strength, they can see that you love yourself and you're confident. So they're not going to be pushing you around. They know they're not going to get away with it. Spirit just said. So it is an equal connection. It is a feeling of passion coming in. And also this feeling of, I'm not going to settle for anything less, which is really what we talk about, that, you truly are this Empress. Spirit, please share with me. I have strength, getting through that Three of Swords. I have a Two of Cups. So you've got somebody who, they feel the same way. Spirit just said, it is a new beginning. It's not a past. So we'll keep that in mind. I love these blooming flowers inside the glasses. They're so pretty. So I can see this, I don't know, we're very equal in that sense. Like we both have a lot to offer. Our glasses are more than half full, and you can see they're just kind of blooming and growing. But it is a passionate attraction. It is equal feelings. And I think that that's important, because when one person is, kind of hooked on somebody and the other one's like not totally into it, that's no fun. That's no fun. Right now, it feels equal. It feels that we are well on our way. Let's get a handful of clues. Spirit, what sign could they be? I'm just gonna, some of you can confirm this. We'll do some letters and a couple of signs. Don't worry if you don't see your person's clues. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Sagittarius energy. That could be you. That could be them. I have a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I have Pisces. I have a Virgo today, and I have a Gemini. So some of you may connect to that. Let's grab a couple of initials. First initials, last initials. Spirit, what is coming towards us? What is it that you have for us? I have the letter V, I, N, T, P, M, C, N, Q, K, the letter A, T, T. Let's just get a couple more. E and the letter P. So for some of you that may connect. Spirit, tell me more about these waves of emotion. Sunlight after darkness. So you come out of a tower. It could be somebody else that's finally leaving a relationship because they haven't been happy for a long time. And now they've found you with this beautiful passion, beautiful confidence. And doesn't mean you're in a third party situation. It could have been over for a long time. They just need to cut those strings. But a tower moment takes place, and then we kind of open ourselves up to being available and equal and ready for this connection. I have passion. Try something you've never done before. There's a lot going on, and passion isn't just sexual. Passion is, I just want to be with this person. I enjoy their energy. I enjoy everything that we do. If you want to go hit golf balls together, go hit golf balls. You know, it's a feeling of, I want to try something I've never done with you, and it's never done with anybody because I just think it's going to be fun. I have retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Spend that time to heal. Do the work. I have children. Children are important to this partnership. Take into consideration the needs of children on either side. That, of course, is a priority. And I have denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. So this darkness could be, I just need to get further and further away from somebody, because the further away I get from that person, the more I realize why I shouldn't be with that person to begin with. And it becomes clearer to you. So sometimes that separation, that break, is so that you aren't emotionally attached with that day-to-day interaction, so that you can see things for what they are. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have? I have a love call. I have a message coming in. This sounds like it's fun. It's the person who comes in that says, I can't wait to see you. I had a really good time last night. Lots of text message, lots of messages either way. They're passionate about you. It's fun. It's flirty. It's bantering. You know, who is this person, you know, that's bringing all this kind of flirty energy into your life? And it's exciting. It's fun. I'm trying something new. So I'm going to say just this beautiful love call. And it does feel very flirty. So that tells me that I'm new in this connection. I have a love triangle. We're not putting ourselves in a love triangle. We are saying no. Somebody has to leave a situation. If they're not happy with somebody else, they have to take care of that business first. You are a higher value than that. You're not going to settle for anything less than being the only one. I have cleansing. Allow them to detox. Allow them to have some healing space when they're ready. You're available, reach out to me, but you know, don't reach out to me until you're available. I mean, I think that that's so important. And I have drunken love, butterflies, crazy in love. So we could have feelings. Sometimes people have just old strings, old attachments where it's been over for forever, but it's just so hard to say it's over. They could be living together and they haven't found another place to live. They haven't been in love with this person for a long time. And then they meet you and they realize there's something else out there. It gives them the jumping block to start their new life and to move on from something they're not happy with. So I feel like that's what's happening here. You opened their eyes, Spirit just said. So there's something about this. They're not happy and they haven't been happy for a long time in a relationship, but they have to end that first. And, then you guys can, be together once you know that it's completely, clean slate. loneliness, a heartbreak. I'm not going to be with you just because I'm lonely, because you're very high value. So you want to make sure that just because you're struggling, you don't want to just kind of jump into something just because it feels so good, especially if this person has ties or anything that's holding them back. I have an apology, returning with an apology, something to offer. I shouldn't have hit on you until, I was out of my situation. You were right, something like that. But I have a feeling this person just hasn't been happy or in love with the person that they were with, or still are connected to somehow for a long time. But they have to completely be a grown-up and leave that situation. They have to leave that situation. I have to glow up. Okay. A revenge body. I love that. Revenge body, makeover, and new you. I love that. Glowing up. And I have a transactional love. They could be staying because it's too expensive to move, or we'd have to sell the house, or a divorce costs money. But that doesn't mean they are allowed to start a relationship with you because they're not happy. They have to, do like the rest of us and be a grown-up and go through a divorce that costs money and start over. They can't have it both ways. They can't stay married to somebody else and be with you. So if that's going on with anybody, just don't allow it. You're high value. And this person, yeah, maybe they are passionate about you, but if they're that passionate, then they'll change their life to be with you. I have a King of Cups. I do feel the love. I have a Moon. I have a Queen of Cups. No doubt in my mind that we can really love each other. No doubt in my mind that the waves of emotions are there, that we are equals. So do I think that you've met somebody that you should be with? I'm going to say yes. But I do want you to choose yourself first. I want you to make sure that this is the best thing for your higher self and your future self. You've got to go into a relationship with somebody that's emotionally available and physically available. So that's important. I have a Four of Cups, this kind of waiting. I want to see what my feelings are before I make a choice. No, they can't test you out. They can't test you out before they make a choice to leave somebody else. Like that is, everybody would like to do that. Like, hey, can I test drive this over here for a little while? And if it doesn't work, I don't have to give up what I had and nobody knows the difference. No, that's not how it works. So I've got somebody who you've got to stand strong, stand tall, and do not allow a third party situation to develop. I have a Hanged Man. Put it on hold, put them on hold, say, when you are available, and if I'm still available, come back to me. I have a Five of Swords. I'm not going to go down the path of creating drama or crazy in my own life. I have the World. I do want to start something with you. I'm excited about starting with something with you, but under a certain terms and conditions. Let's see what the feelings are going to be. I have no doubt in my mind we want to be together. The sense of crazy and love. I just feel like I want to make sure not everybody has this situation either. And it could be just a warning about you're entering into something. So you ask the right questions that, are they attached to anybody legally? Are they living with anybody? Do they share a home with anybody? A physical home, that they're attached financially to somebody. You want to ask those questions because those become really big problems in a relationship. Spirit, please share with me. What we have really scares me. Maybe we are falling in love very quickly. We're realizing we really do want to be together. I want to feel your soft lips on mine. I want you. I want to be with you. I was looking for you and now I found you. So for those of you that it is a clear slate, you can see that it's it can be beautiful. Take my hand and let's start this journey. So we do have somebody that is ready to start a journey with you, wants to start a journey with you, but you're so independent and so strong that you're just going to make sure that all the conditions are right. You're going to make sure that you're being respected, that it is a clean slate, that everybody's available. I mean, it's hard enough to start a relationship, let alone having, some kind of confusion or complication. So I guess Spirit's saying, just ask the right questions. I have, we are destined to be together. And if that's the case, then people make choices, they make decisions, and they do things that they want to do to be together. So if that's the case, so we're destined to be together. Just keep your eyes and ears open. You're an empress. Love yourself first. Choose yourself first. And then enter into this kind of crazy, wild, in love relationship with somebody who's available. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. I really appreciate them. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMammelin.psychicmedium.com. Check out my additional channels here on YouTube. I will put the links in the description below.